Hello and welcome to another episode of Sports with Monga, and some crazy scenes for the Williams team, but almost feel like I've jinxed them after my crazy prediction being that Alex Albon will make it into Q3 for the Australian Grand Prix, but it ended pretty early for him and it has been disastrous overall after Alex Albon crashed into the barriers at the same spot he did last year, which has meant that he's got irreparable damage. FP1 is when the crash happened. FP1 on Friday morning saw Albon smash into the turn 7 barriers at the Albert Park circuit, emerging from the wreckage unharmed. Albon was forced to miss the FP2 as Williams assessed the damage of his chassis. But this is now a big issue because one, you have to understand the damage. Then Williams or James Vowles basically make the decision, an unemotional decision, to basically give a Logan Sargeant's car to Alex Albon. This clearly tells me that James Vowles definitely feels that it is better to give the car to Alex Albon, who has a fight or better chance to get points. And Logan Sargeant, the rookie who he backed heavily last year, needs to sit on the sidelines. And that's the breaking news coming in. Logan Sargeant has made a statement as well. Said Logan Sargeant has admitted that being asked to give up his seat for the remainder of the Australian Grand Prix weekend was the hardest moment I can remember in my career, unquote. After Williams announced that Alex Albon would take over the FW46 from free practice 3 following a crash from the Thai driver. And it is interesting, like when the damage was deemed too significant to allow the team to continue using it, and with no third chassis available, Williams made the call to allow Albon to take over Sargent's car from FP3, a move which with the American admitted was hard to swallow. And that it will be hard for a guy who basically feels that it was not my crash. I didn't crash the car. Why am I being punished, right? Like it's human nature to kind of immediately get on the raw emotion of this. Like, why am I being kicked out? Like I didn't crash this car. He crashed this car. He should be the one sitting on the sides. And now James Vowles has done this quite often. He has been the chief strategist at Mercedes, so he knows that these are unemotional, unbiased decisions, and it's all for the good of the team. There are 23 more races to go, but you have to understand who gives the best chance for Williams to score points. Is it Alex Albon or is it Logan Sargeant? The answer is clear. The decision and this choice from Giswell puts the stamp. It is Alex Albon. He is going to back the Thai driver all the way. Logan Sargeant made a statement, "This is the hardest moment I can remember in my career, and it's absolutely not easy. I am, however, completely here for the team and will continue to contribute in any way that I can this weekend to maximize what we can do." Albon has also thanked his teammate, being a consummate professional, saying, "I have to be totally honest and say no driver would want to give up his seat. I would never want anything like this to happen. Logan has always been a consummate professional and a team player from day one. This won't be an easy one from him to take. At this point, I cannot dwell on the situation, and my only job now is to maximize the potential this weekend and work with the whole team to make sure we do the best job." Team principal James Vowles, meanwhile, admitted that despite Sargeant enjoying a strong Friday for Williams, as he overcame few mild moments to finish 14th and 13th in the opening to practice, a tight midfield meant that handing the car to Albon, who scored 27 of the 28 points last year to help him claim P7 in the constructors' standings, was the pragmatic choice. While Logan should not have to suffer from a mistake that he did not make, every race counts when the midfield is tighter than ever, said Vowles. So we have made a call based on best potential to score points this weekend. The decision was not made lightly, and we cannot thank Logan enough for his gracious acceptance, demonstrating his dedication to the team. He is a true team player. Williams are still looking for their first points of the 2024 campaign. The team 1 of 4, along with Kick Sauber, RB, Alpine, are yet to score the points. And this tells you the intensity of this midfield battle, and also why James Vowles has made the decision to get Albon in the car rather than Logan Sargeant. You have to kind of think from two different viewpoints here. Of course, get in the comment section. What do you think? it's kind of divided. The American has been left out. The Thai driver kind of gets the preferential treatment. Is that how you feel, or you feel Williams did the right choice? James Wells made the hard choice. He wanted the team to succeed, and that's what's happened. It could be a divided. Get in the comments, get in the comment section, and let me know what you think. Of course, do subscribe to the channel, guys. I've realized 99% of you love the content that I'm kind of sharing, but are not subscribed to the channel. Don't be shy. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, push the bell icon for you to get further updates. Do it now. But just to kind of get to the point at the end, Alex Albon, where does he go from here? He's had a difficult, he has missed FP2 completely. He has had a crash in FP1. The confidence will be low, but him getting the chance to get FP3 and to qualifying and the race, basically be a 19 driver race now. It gives me some hope. And for him, there's of course added pressure that he doesn't kind of shunt the second car as well, because that will be just worse if he does that. But of course, it's not something he's doing deliberately. The car might be snappier. Turn 7, turn 10s have been tricky all around for the weekend from the FP1 and FP2 sessions. But it's going to be interesting to watch and see how this kind of goes in the future. Of course, James Wells, these are decisions that he would have taken many, many times in Mercedes. So this is not something at his first rodeo here. But one thing to point out with James Wells has made a point is this is a very interesting situation for a team to not be able to have a spare chassis in the third race. You know, winter is long gone. You've been able to produce a car, but the chassis is still not done. Means there's something still stuck, and the change management is still ongoing, because eventually you would want more spare parts. You know, what happened? This was a triple header. What would have they done? Like game over or something? And that's what you need to understand, this where Williams is coming from. They're coming from really far back behind and then trying to make the charge ahead. Alex Albon is their best bet, and that's what James Wells is doing. And for Logan Sargeant, it basically tells him that you need to step up your game for you to be considered as the main driver if this happens ever again. But yeah, that's the decision. Australian Grand Prix, Williams chassis problems. This is an interesting one. A team not having a chassis for them to, of course, they can't kind of take it from the other team because they'll have the cars and chassis are made for each other. It's like a match made in heaven. And if that doesn't happen, it doesn't kind of work like that. Let me know in the comment section below. What do you think? I'll be doing a review from the qualifying, post-qualifying and the race as well. And also the predictions. I don't know where that ends up now with the crazy one. I did say the crazy prediction is Q3 for Williams, and Albon was the one. Maybe he still makes it true, but then maybe I jinxed him. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Do like this video, do share, and do subscribe to the channel, guys. And I'll see you in the next one.